Alaska. The name alone evokes images of untamed wilderness, towering mountains, ancient glaciers, endless forests. For anglers, it's the ultimate frontier, where rivers teem with life and every cast could hook a monster king salmon. The air is crisp, the solitude intoxicating, and civilization feels a world away. But beneath this beauty lies real danger. This isn't a managed park, it's true wilderness, ruled by grizzly bears, the apex predators here. These bears aren't just distant figures, they're a living, ever-present reality. The same rivers that promise you a trophy catch are their hunting grounds, and they don't like to share. Many dream of fishing alone in Alaska, but solitude here is a liability, not a luxury. Alone, you're vulnerable. One snap of a twig can turn your peaceful escape into a deadly encounter. The isolation that feels so freeing can quickly become a trap. Understanding this is the first step to survival. This isn't about scaring you away, it's about preparing you to respect the land and its most formidable inhabitants. We'll explore why fishing alone is a gamble, how bears behave, and the strategies that can mean the difference between a great story and a tragedy. This is about survival, about coming home with more than just a fish. It's about coming home, period. Picture yourself waist-deep in a remote Alaskan river, lost in the rhythm of casting and reeling. Suddenly, a heavy tug, fish on, you're locked in battle with a crimson sockeye salmon. As you guide it to the shallows, a chill runs down your spine. You look up. Across the river, a massive grizzly stands, nose twitching, eyes fixed on your catch. It steps into the water, drawn by the splashing and scent. A dinner bell for bears. Instinct screams at you to run, but you're trapped in the current, nowhere to go. The bear isn't aggressive, yet. It wants your fish. In this moment, the wild turns from beautiful to terrifying. This isn't a rare fantasy, it happens every season. The bear is just being a bear, following its instincts to an easy meal. Your presence is just an obstacle. What you do next, and whether you're alone, will decide how this story ends. Your dream trip has become a survival test. The river that gave you a gift is now the stage for a life-or-death confrontation. In Alaska, you're never truly alone. To understand bear encounters, think like a bear. Grizzlies must consume thousands of calories to survive winter, and salmon runs are their feast. Rivers become buffets, drawing bears from miles around. When you fish, you mimic the signals of food, splashing, struggling fish, and powerful scents. Bears are smart. They learn that anglers often mean easy meals. In popular spots, bears associate fishermen with food, sometimes even intimidating them into dropping their catch. This learned behavior is passed down to cubs. Bears approach not out of malice, but curiosity and hunger. The danger escalates if you refuse to give up your catch. Here, you're not just sharing the river, you're competing for the same resource. Alone, facing a bear, your world shrinks to fear and survival. Every decision is yours, no backup, no second chances. The psychological pressure is immense. Panic can make even simple actions, like using bear spray, nearly impossible. The bear tests your resolve, watching for weakness. Run, and you trigger its chase instinct, a fatal mistake. Stand your ground, but hesitate, and you might lose more than your fish. If you're injured, there's no one to help, no one to call for rescue. Even a minor injury becomes life-threatening in isolation. Afterward, the bear learns that lone humans are easy targets. The solitude you crave turns to paranoia. Every sound becomes a threat. Fishing alone in bear country isn't just risky, it robs you of peace of mind. In Alaska, solitude can be your greatest enemy. Now imagine you're with friends. When a bear appears, the dynamic shifts. No longer an easy target, you're a formidable group. Bears are cautious, a group is riskier than a lone angler. Multiple voices shouting, "Hey bear," create an intimidating wall of sound. Bunching together, raising arms and rods, you appear larger and more threatening. Tasks are divided. One watches the bear, another readies bear spray, a third prepares to cut the line. Teamwork breaks fear's paralysis and enables a strategic response. If the bear charges, several can deploy spray, increasing your odds. Should the worst happen, friends can give first aid and call for help. A group transforms a potential tragedy into a manageable incident. In Alaska, you're always safer together. Alaska's wilderness is full of lessons, many written in bear encounters. On the Kenai Peninsula, a group of anglers faced a bear. They bunched up, shouted, and readied bear spray. The bear retreated. Their teamwork turned danger into a non-event. Contrast this with a lone photographer in Katmai. He vanished, his campsite destroyed, his tapes capturing a fatal bear attack. His expertise couldn't save him from the consequences of isolation. Survival stories almost always involve teamwork. Two brothers fishing. One mauled, the other used bear spray and performed first aid, then called for rescue. Alone, the injured brother wouldn't have survived. These aren't just stories, they're proof. Groups deter bears, defend more effectively, and ensure help is available. Survivors have partners. Tragedies happen in solitude. In Alaska, your choice is clear fish together, or risk becoming another cautionary tale. The evidence is overwhelming. Teamwork saves lives. Preparation is non-negotiable. Your survival toolkit starts with bear spray. Every angler must carry EPA-approved spray, holstered for instant access. Practice drawing and using it until it's second nature. Know how wind affects the spray. Your life may depend on it. Beyond spray, noise is your ally. Talk loudly, clap, and call out, "Hey bear," to avoid surprise encounters. Air horns are more effective than bear bells. Manage your fish and food. Never leave them unattended. Store catches in odor-proof bags or coolers, away from your fishing spot. Bleed fish in the river to let the current carry scent downstream. Clean hands and gear away from camp. Minimize attractants. Prevention is your best defense. Smart preparation can prevent an encounter before it starts. Gear matters, but your mind is your best tool. Educate yourself, know bear behavior, and the difference between defensive and predatory bears. Knowledge replaces fear with respect and readiness. Situational awareness is key. Never let your guard down. Scan riverbanks, listen for warning signs, and watch animal behavior. Don't get tunnel vision when fishing. Always assess your surroundings. If you encounter a bear, control your fear. Never run. Group up, ready your spray, speak calmly, and avoid direct eye contact. Assess the bear's mood. Curious or agitated, respond accordingly. Humility is essential. Be willing to give up your spot or your fish. Your ego isn't worth your life. Respect the bear's power and right to be there. This mindset lets you enjoy Alaska's beauty and return home with stories, not scars. Wisdom and humility are your ultimate survival tools. Alaska's wild beauty is a privilege, but it demands respect. The thrill of fishing here is real, but so is the danger. The lesson is simple: never fish alone. A partner is your greatest safety asset. Deterrent, support, and lifeline. True strength is found in teamwork, not isolation. Prepare, practice, and plan with your group. Manage attractants, yield to bears, and respect their place in the wild. The greatest trophy is returning home to tell your story. Respect the wild, prepare for its realities, and never fish alone. That's how you ensure you'll return to Alaska's last frontier, again and again.